There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 35, he's open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Vols will have it 1st and 10.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring it third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed over the middle, it's Staley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And is slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass.
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Quarterback making checks. Now they'll run it on the toss. slithers into space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Firing to the right, complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. On the ground, it's McGowan. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off the RPO, complete. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't have lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I think giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the play.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The Wildcats will move the sticks.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
If you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third down, going up top. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Vols line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking for a crease, it's McGowan. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. That's caught. It's Matthews. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Gaines. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gaines. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Gaines. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wall. There he goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. The throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's McGowan. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Punt is on its way. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Staley. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Throws for the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on.
Trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown balls. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Why not double the try total and go for two? To the air, it's Aguilar. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the single back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Snowed under by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the option, the pitch. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Aguilar. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of read.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He is stopped short and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chugging and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to a running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Going right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those